Hello, students. Today we have Angela. She's a student at second year university student at Department of Asian Studies. So she speaks Chinese, actually. Maybe we can hear some later. So we'll do a quick quiz today with Angela. It's not that hard, I think. Hopefully you'll agree with me. Just a minute, so I'll share some pictures with you. So you can use this activity mainly for listening and for your vocabulary build-up. Yes, so basically for if you are preparing for any medical interpreting exam or just to brush up on your skills, etc. It's fairly basic. So on first picture, we have some dinner plates, white dinner plates. Then we have some barbecue or Korean barbecue. And then we have some branches, and here the emphasis will be on branches of the verb. So please listen to the verb and try to match diseases or symptoms that I talk about. And then we have some strawberries and some cauliflower. So hopefully it won't be too hard. So I'll be reading each chunk. So each disease, or I have actually one treatment. So Angela will take some notes and then we'll review everything. In the end, I'll show you some written answers. If you'd like the script, you can always email me. I'm happy to share, of course, for your practice. So let's start. Okay, thank you. So number one, endovenous thermal ablation is a way to close off varicose veins without surgery. Providers use a laser or radio frequency waves to seal off veins. Okay, second time. Endovenous thermal ablation is a way to close off varicose veins without surgery. Providers use a laser or radio frequency waves to seal off veins. Okay, then we're going to number two. Just 1 minute. The symptoms of Kawasaki disease are red throat, redness, dry, cracked lips, red tongue that looks somewhat like a strawberry. It affects children. Okay, second time. The symptoms of Kawasaki disease are red throat, reddened, dry, cracked lips, and a red tongue that looks somewhat like a strawberry. It affects children. Okay, moving along. So activity number 3. The fungating breast tumor is a rare advanced type of cancer that causes ulceration or infection on the skin of the breast or the surrounding area. Okay, so number 3. The fungating breast tumor is a rare advanced type of cancer that causes ulceration or infection on the skin of the breast or the surrounding area. Okay, number 4. The spinal nerves branch off from the spinal cord to innervate the rest of the body. These complex networks of nerves enable the brain to receive sensory inputs from the skin. Okay, second time. The spinal nerves branch off from the spinal cord to innervate the rest of the body. These complex networks of nerves enable the brain to receive sensory inputs from the skin. Okay, and last one. Hives or urticaria are pink or red itchy rashes that appear as raised blotches on the skin. The lesions can be the size of a pinhead or the size of a dinner plate. Okay, second time. Hives or urticaria are pink or red itchy rashes that appear as raised blotches on the skin. The lesions can be the size of a pinhead or the size of a dinner plate. Okay, so we'll review it together. So just a minute. I'll show you the text. Angela can also jump in. So endovenous thermal ablation. So it's a heat type of treatment used to close off to treat varicose veins or bumpy veins, usually on female with legs. It's not a surgery, it's a kind of a catheter treatment. And we use a laser with radio frequency waves. And this word to seal off means to close or to make the veins collapse. Okay, you did okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, great. Number 2 is the strawberries, so the symptoms of Kawasaki disease. So this is kids' disease, children's disease, so it says affect children. So we have red throat, red and dry cracked lips, and red tongue. That looks like a strawberry. This one was okay too?
Yes.
Yeah, right. So this one, I apologize, I didn't say the word cauliflower as it is, but actually the breast tumor very much resembles cauliflower. So you could maybe guess that this one was one left over. So it's the only choice is pretty much the cauliflower. But anyway, so this is one type of a breast tumor, breast cancer, malignant breast tumor. There's many different types and many stages, etc., etc. So it's a rare type. Advanced type of cancer usually means so it has progressed. It's not the early stage, but maybe the later stage. And it causes the ulceration, so changes of the skin and infections of the skin of the breast and surrounding area of tissue. This one was okay? Yeah, all right. And then the spinal nerve. So this is a little bit more anatomy. So we have to think of the spinal nerves here. And we have the spinal cord. So innervates, so it connects to the rest of our body, and we have complex networks of nerves, and that makes brain communicate. Yeah, that helps brain communicate with sensory kind of inputs, sensory signals from the skin. This one was okay too?
Yes.
This one was a little bit hard. And we have hives, or medical term is urticaria. So this is probably the easiest one. So red itchy rashes, so when we scratch. And we have blotches, sort of changes in the skin, abruptions, perhaps it's used, eruptions of the skin, blotches, so it has some fluid in it, and lesions, so this is the word for sickness or the type of a symptom, the lesions can be the size, so small to up to a dinner plate. So let me just review once more so you can see it clearly. So the heat treatment, ablation treatment, or what it's called catheter treatment. So that was the association with the barbecue. And strawberry tongue. So we talked about children's disease, Kawasaki disease. And the appearance here of the cells, so malignant cells in breast cancer, association was with cauliflower. And with nerves, the way they branch off or they spread, association was with the branches of the trees. And finally, urticaria. So obviously here it's not that large, but we can see the dinner plates here. Okay, so I'll just stop sharing. Okay, now we're back. So I hope it's been informative, and perhaps you can learn some new vocabulary, phrases. If you have any questions, please write. And because most of you are in Japan, Angela and I practice how to say thank you for your attention. So let's try.
ご清聴どうもありがとうございます。
Okay, thank you. ありがとうございます。